Hello, this is Eileen, the environmental educator, and it's Friday, so we know what that means. That's right, it is a Friday Funny, and this Friday Funny is, yes, you're under arrest, and these people got hauled off, put in a line, put in a mugshot, and all the rest. And what did they do? Well, in California, they got $7.6 million in a fraud recycling scheme. So this was covered a lot of places. This was a July 27th, 2023 article. Here's USA Today. And yeah, July 27th. So a recycling fraud scheme between Arizona and California. Now this Yahoo article, this one actually has the most news, July 29th. This has the most amount of information. But they took in $7.6 million over, I think it was 8 months. We'll see down here. So they say that they defrauded the state of California. They are accused of recycling materials purchased in Arizona. And it seems like at the arrest, more than $1 million worth of illegally imported beverage containers was found, and it was found in the raid. I think it says below. But they earned millions of dollars just by recycling cans and bottles, and have now been accused of multiple felonies that could lead to years behind bars. This happened in Riverside County, and it was 178 tons over 8 months. And they imported used bottles and cans from Arizona and recycled them in California. Yeah, and right here it says investigators also found a stash of illegally imported beverage containers worth another $1 million. So they say, when someone purchases a plastic or aluminum can in California, they pay typically a 5 to 7 cents California redemption value, and the consumer can get that back at over 1,200 locations. So the authorities said that, this program is funded by consumers. It protects our environment and communities, and those who try to undermine its integrity through criminal operations will be held accountable. So they said that these people that were arrested was a chronic and ongoing basic by seeking reimbursement for out-of-state containers and containers that had already been redeemed within California. So felony grand theft is punishable by 3 years in state prison, and that could increase because redeeming out-of-state containers to the degree the family is accused of could increase the sentence by another 3 years, according to the authorities there. So these people, these criminals join 6 people from last year who were charged in a similar Arizona to California recycling operation that prosecutors say netted more than $10 million by fraudulently redeeming more than 9 tons of empty beverage containers. So if 9 tons got you $10 million, but that's interesting because these guys only got $7.6 million for 178 tons. But the Consumer Watchdog says that at least 93 people in California were convicted of recycling fraud between 2010 and 2019. So who knew that pretending to have you care about the environment and, do something responsible, would have you ended up, yes, being perp walked here. So we're just going to have a chuckle at these people, especially with the history here of other people that have been arrested for like crimes. And then these 8 people that just got taken down right now somehow thought that them doing the same thing wasn't going to get caught. When you're doing it by the millions of dollars, chances are you're going to get caught. And CalRecycle is the program that incentivizes recycling in California. And it says here that CalRecycle is pursuing legal action against the recycling centers involved in the scheme. So it's not just the people that were bringing in the illegal recyclables from Arizona, or, as they said, recycling a second time items that already had been recycled in California. They're going to take action against the centers, the recycling centers that probably sold them these materials and then accepted the materials and handed out the $7.6 million that these masterminds took off with and thought that they were going to lead a pretty good life with. I mean, right here, here's a evidence bag, just lots of money rolled up in big bags there. So that's part of the evidence that it appears that they took in. So these people thought that, I'm sure they were just figuring they were going to continue this too. So we are just going to have one more laugh and just chuckle that they thought that they were going to get away with a repeated pattern, that other people have been busted for. And there you go. They gave it a shot, I guess. And they had dreams of riches here. So just one last chuckle and stay tuned, people.